Leaders are those who not only set and achieve goals. Leaders are those who build a lasting legacy, unique in their own way. Because leadership not just shows the right way, it is for a chosen few, a way of life. Amongst us is one such inspiring trailblazer who keeps reinventing himself and achieves what nobody can even dream of. He is amongst the most keenly followed personalities in the Indian corporate world. He has been a founder of India's most beloved private insurance brand. He has been at the helm of Bajaj Allianz General Insurance as MD and CEO for more than a decade. As a thought leader, he has changed the landscape of Indian insurance industry and ushered in the era of digital transformation before anyone else could do. He has driven Bajaj Allianz General Insurance to emerge as one of the largest and most profitable private insurer with an aggressive growth mindset and customer centricity, and has devised the Caringly Yours philosophy. His achievements have been consistently recognized by the most prestigious forums in India and at the global stage. And some of the most critical responsibilities at the industry and the government levels have been bestowed upon him. Ladies and gentlemen, join us to welcome one of the tallest leaders of corporate India, the one and only Shri Tapan Singh.
Salonia Master of Ceremonies for this very auspicious occasion of 35th Annual Convocation 2023 for the graduating batch of 21-23. The PGDM and the Doctoral Fellows, Executive Fellow Program, all of you are here. Very special day. Once again, we are all set to begin the formal ceremony. Therefore, I request everybody to please take their seats, keep their phones on silent mode. Please do not move around during the ceremony. Everyone, please make sure your stoles are on. Graduates, please make sure your stoles are on you. And once again, please make yourself comfortable because the faculty procession is almost ready and we are all set to begin this special event of yours. It's actually a big honor for me to be at the main event with So it's just about some minutes away from the main ceremony. And as I said, you know, it is about your accomplishments, your achievements. It's a beautiful culmination. I'm sure you're flooded with memories. So I think it is important for all of us to make this really memorable and a very pleasant occasion for all of us. Few announcements I would like to repeat for all of you. The original diploma will be received from the main venue. The programs will be setting up your desk right in front of the stage. After the faculty procession leaves, students and the parents and guests who are with the students, please remain seated over here. The original diploma will be simultaneously given from all the desks allocated for the program, and the program managers along with the examination cell will take care of it. In a bunch of 10 students, according to the roll numbers announced, you will please come here to receive your original diploma at 7:30 when the formal ceremony is over. We will take around 30 minutes more to make sure the original diploma is handed over to you. After which, you all are cordially invited for the convocation dinner at the BIMTech campus Annapurna Mess. I'm just waiting for the message when we are all set with the chief guest and the faculty procession is ready. Meanwhile, once again, I request everybody to please maintain discipline, and during the ceremony, during the pledge that you will take of your ethical conduct, the note has been shared with you over WhatsApp, and we will also be displaying it on the screen over here, so you can read from either of the two. awardees and diploma recipients who shall be receiving it from the main stage, please make sure that you take the steps on my right to come to the stage. After receiving your medal or diploma, you will exit from the stage from the left side of the from my left, and then take the seats as designated. All the guests and students present are requested to please settle down, keep their phones on silent mode. I can now see the academic procession is about to enter the venue. Request everyone to kindly rise and remain standing till all the members of the academic procession have taken their seats. Faculty members, students, and guests to please take their seats. And I request the Chairperson, Member Board of Governors, Director, Deputy Director, Registrar and Deans of Birla Institute of Management Technology, BIMTech, to kindly initiate the ceremonial lamp lighting with our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Tapan Singhel, MD and CEO, Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company. I request the students, guests to please be seated. You may resume your seats Ladies and gentlemen, and honorable guests, and all the graduating students, we are initiating the 35th Annual Convocation 2023 ceremony with the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya. For an auspicious start to today's function, let us invoke the blessings of the Goddess of Learning with the rendering of the Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावर.
Thank you, Madam and Sirs. I now request you to please take your seats on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed fortunate to have with us as the chief guest of our 35th Annual Convocation 2023, a visionary, an eminent business leader, and a public personality whose commitment and zeal to illuminating lives is exemplary. A scientist by education, but insurer at heart, Sri Tapan Singhel has carved a niche in transforming companies with his path-breaking innovations. An extremely influential and versatile corporate leader, he began his journey as direct recruit with New India Assurance Company. He is the founding member of Bajaj Alliance General Insurance Company, BAGIC. During his valuable 21 years in BAGIC and as its present MD and CEO, he has inspired innovations like bank assurance, virtual sales office, motor OTS, Bajaj Alliance individual cyber safe policy, pet dog insurance policy, and Health Infinity. The company today stands for cutting-edge innovations, industry-defining initiatives, and its impeccable customer-centric approach, for which it has been conferred General Insurance Company of the Year Award at the 26th Asia Insurance Industry Awards. Sri Tapan Singhel is the recipient of several coveted awards like Most Promising Business Leaders of Asia 22-23 by the Economic Times, Lifetime Achievement Award at the 25th Asia Insurance Industry Awards, Best CEO at Insurance Asia Awards, to mention a few. We are privileged to greet our honorable chief guest, Sri Tapan Singhel, in our BIMTech tradition. May I request Dr. H. Chaturvedi, our Director BIMTech, to please present floral greetings to our honorable chief guest. Welcome, sir. I cordially welcome our chairperson, Srimati Jayashree Mota, who has graced us with her presence to deliver the welcome address.
distinguished chief guest, Shri Tapan Singhal, Managing Director and CEO, Bajaj Alliance General Insurance Company Limited, members of the Board of Directors, faculty members, students, parents, and distinguished guests. I extend a very warm welcome to you this evening to the 34th Annual Convocation Function of the Birla Institute of Management Technology, Greater Noida. BIMTech was founded in 1988 at New Delhi by late Basant Kumar and Sarla Birla. BIMTech was founded in 1988 at New Delhi by late Basant Kumar and Sarla Birla as their contribution to the economic development of the country. A few years prior to the beginning of the economic liberalization in 1991, the founders realized the need for providing quality management education to the aspiring young Indians. In 1988, there were hardly 100 plus business schools in the country, admitting 12,000 students a year. Now, I have been told that there are more than 3,000 business schools in India with an annual intake of 5 to 6 lakh students. During the last 35 years, BIMTech has covered a long and exciting journey, including setting up of a beautiful campus at Greater Noida and another campus at Bhubaneswar in 2013, which has become a state-private university called Birla Global University, Bhubaneswar. We are happy to have here today Shri Tapan Singhal in our midst, and I warmly welcome him. As MD and CEO for more than 10 years, Shri Tapan has taken the organization to the level it is today, with more than 13 crore customers and a wide distribution network spanning across more than 1,000 locations across the country. Shri Tapan has not only transformed the company, but has also been a trendsetter in the insurance industry by always taking the first leap towards innovative measures to enhance customer service standards. Under his able leadership, the company has transformed the distribution of insurance by being the first in the country to start bancassurance. He has also envisaged and implemented virtual sales office, which is a 100% digital office. Addressing customer worries is what drives him to implement innovative products and services. Mr. Singhal is the recipient of numerous awards, Personality of the Year at Quantix 2021, India Insurance Summit Awards 2019, and many more. Dear graduates, I congratulate you today for this achievement. As you prepare to leave the safe haven of this institution and venture into the world of business, I would like to share a few thoughts with you. The education and skills you have gained here have equipped you with the tools necessary to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. However, your education is just the beginning of your journey, and there is much more to be learned in the real world. A very valuable asset that you need to nurture is integrity and humility, as they are the cornerstone of a successful career. As the Upanishads famously say, Vidya Datadi Vinyam. Knowledge gives us humility. The only wisdom we can hope to acquire is the wisdom of humility. Let pride and arrogance give way to reflection and compassion so that you can truly make a mark with your education and open the doors of opportunity for yourself and others. In conclusion, I wish you all the best as you step out into the real world armed with your MBA degree. Stay curious, keep learning, work hard, and never forget the values that have brought you so far. I welcome Shri Singhal very warmly once again, and I'm very pleased to have him here with us. Congratulations once again, and may you all achieve success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam. I now request our Director, Dr. H. Chaturvedi, to commence the proceedings of 35th Annual Convocation 2023.
I declare.
I request Chairperson Board of Governors to declare the 35th Convocation 2023 open for the graduating doctoral fellows and PGDM batch of 2023.
I declare the 31st Annual Convocation 2023 open for the Doctoral Fellow and PGDM batch of 2023.
We at BIMTech constantly endeavor to scale new heights and reach new milestones. To present a kaleidoscope of events and achievements for the academic year 21-23, I would now request our Director, Dr. Chaturvedi, to please present BIMTech's Annual Progress Report.
Respected Chief Guest Sri Tapan Singhal ji, our revered Chairperson of the Board of Governors, Jayashree Mota ji, Board members, Vikas Kandoi ji, Sri Alok Gupta ji, dignitaries on the dais, our guests from the industry, media, academics, world, faculty members, dear students, dear parents. I remember the day when our batch 2021-23 was launched. Those were not the normal times. Those were the difficult times. It was July 23rd. The batch was launched by a leader, industry leader of IT industry, CEO of the Tech Mahindra, Sri C.P. Gurnani ji. Orientation program was online, immersion classes were online, trimester first classes started on August 5th, blended classes could be started only on September 1st, and after a few months of classes we conducted first trimester examination and second trimester classes were started, and when we announced the trimester second examination, again COVID came up and classes were disrupted, and we were left with no option but to go for online. So the first year of your batch has been passing through very difficult time. Now we are happy. In spite of this big challenge, your batch is passing out from BIMTech with flying colors. My heartiest congratulations. You can see some of the photographs of your batch. Let me now come to the actual agenda. Annual report is exhaustive. I cannot provide all the details. I would take just a few important milestones in your journey of last 2 years, and it will be a snapshot for the annual report. Let me first of all present you that after getting the Category 1 graded autonomy from Ministry of Education, Government of India in 2019, BIMTech has got international recognition by renowned accreditation agency ACSB, which is considered the golden standard in accreditation. Your batch will be first batch with this accreditation. In your degree, you might have seen there is a logo of BIMTech along with the logo of ACSB, and wherever you go in the world, this recognition will go with you. We are very small, but we are part of 950 B schools out of total 18,000 B schools in the world which have got this accreditation. Here are the names. We are very small compared to these Ivy League business schools. In India, only 21 B schools have got it so far. And there are 6 out of 20 IIMs, only 6 IIMs have got it, and rest are the 15 private universities and institutions like ISB, XLRI, SPJN, etc. So it's a big beginning, and your batch is given this credit that you are the first batch to get it. Last convocation was held on April 3rd, 2022, and the Honorable Governor of Kerala, Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan, was the chief guest. Let me come to the final outcome of final placement. 94 companies participated. 100% batch has been placed. And you can see the names of some of the topmost companies of India as well as some of the big companies from around the world are in the list of companies. Sector-wise placement is displayed here. 367 students have been placed in 94 companies. Mostly we have placed our students in banking, financial services, consulting companies, market research companies, insurance, manufacturing companies, retail companies, and others. So this is about the placement. But the Center for Corporate Relations, CCR, under the leadership of Professor Rajiv Sharma, has done something very unique, that before few years back, the Board of Governors has taken a serious note that why students from BIMTech are not participating in national level and international competitions. A club was founded, agenda was given, mandate was given that you have to promote active participation of BIMTech students in national level competition. I can say, you can see the map of India. In all top institutions now, BIMTech students are going and competing with the students of top institutions. Here is a list. Here is a list of those students who have got first position or who have got first runner-up position, second runner-up position, or those who could reach to the semi-finals. So this was about placement and meter club. Now we come to the role of faculty, important role they are performing for last 35 years, making BIMTech a national and international brand. And now we are on a very important journey in our life, that is making BIMTech one of the top research-oriented B school. We have started late, last 5 years, we have been trying hard, and we have done some of the things which are very important to know, that we have started India's first research award for business school faculty, started by the first private B school. Amount is rupees 1 million to be given, distributed in first, second, and third prize. In the memory of our founder, late B.K. Birla, the award's name is B.K. Birla Distinguished Research Award. It is being given to the top researchers of the country. I would like to show the photographs of those who have got it during the 2022. We are giving Jagdish Seth Best Thesis Award. We are giving Best Researcher Award to teachers. We are giving incentives for the teachers who are doing high quality research. We are recruiting the faculty who are research tech faculty who will devote mostly on research. We are keeping a trimester free for teachers, those who are taking time to prepare the research papers. We are giving research grant on research projects. We are giving travel grants to go abroad and to participate in national and international conferences to our faculty. So we have been doing a lot. Gradually, slowly, we are doing progress in our research score in NIRF ranking. This is seen here. Number of peer-reviewed journals, papers published in peer-reviewed journals, renowned international journals. This is displayed here. It is also increasing slowly. There is a list we are following. There are two lists. ABDC list, which is the #1 list for the all world business school teachers for publishing such papers. Then there is ABC list. We are increasing our number of publications in these two lists. This is about the Center for Research Studies, we are running a fellow program which is equal to PhD program. It is under approval from AICTE. We have 20 faculty members who are recognized guide by AICTE. 30 young men and women are doing a fellow program. 7 theses are under evaluation, and 5 fellows and executive fellows are being awarded this fellow today in the convocation. Congratulations to all those 5. Dr. Parul Bajaj has been awarded the Jagdish and Seth Best Thesis Award for 2022 with a cash award of rupees 50,000 sponsored by Dr. Jagdish Seth and PIMTech together. And Dr. Parul Bajaj is right now in USA, and she will address you, and we will listen her acceptance speech when the award will be given to her virtually. Research conference we have organized last year on 22nd and 23rd of April, and 30 world-renowned professors attended as resource faculty. It was meant for the doctoral students doing PhD across the country and young faculty from B schools all over the world. We have a Center for Faculty Development, silently and slowly under the guidance of one of our senior colleague, Professor Sunil Sangra. This center is organizing programs of various kinds for developing faculty. Some details are given here. We have conducted 2 programs last year, and 9 faculty members have been nominated for participating in national and international conferences and developing themselves a faculty which can compete at national and international level. These are the photographs of 3 winners of Basant Kumar Birla Award. The first award winner was Dr. Sachin Kumar Mangla from O.P. Jindal Global University. Second was Dr. Salin Talwar from SP Jain Institute, Mumbai. And third prize was won by Dr. Rajesh Kumar Singh, Professor MDI Gurgaon. So these are the awardees for the 3rd cycle of the award. And we have done something very unusual. We have gone for out-of-box thinking that how to jump into the next orbit of a business education or upgrading the quality of business education. And for improving our research score, we have gone for partnership with Agder University, Norway, and Dr. Amandeep Dheer, a renowned professor, world-renowned professor of Indian origin, has taken this step and signed a memorandum that he will guide our faculty for publishing their research papers in internationally renowned peer-reviewed journals. Already 3 faculty members have reached to Norway, and we are hopeful before October, 10 top-class research papers will be published in top journals of the world under the guidance of Professor Amandeep Dheer. Can we give a big applause to the faculty members who are working very hard to achieve this target? This collaboration is for 3 years, and then we will review and we will take a decision. We have been organizing insurance colloquium every year at Mumbai. This is the photographs of the last year's insurance colloquium, which was addressed by insurance industry leaders. Center for Online Studies started its journey, which is known as COOLS also, and they have started in January 2021. Right now, we have 750 learners enrolled since January 2021. Our technology partner is Upgrade, and our course, online course, BIMTech online course, PGDM online course is the first course recognized by ACSB as internationally accredited online course in India. This is the first online course. Atal Incubation Center is another milestone achieved by us. It was a dream of our founder, late Basant Kumar Ji Birla and Sarla Birla Ji, that we should teach entrepreneurship and we should create hundreds of entrepreneurs who can take the lead in journey of India's economic development, who can provide jobs to hundreds and thousands of people. So Atal Incubation Center was launched in 2018 with the funding from Niti Aayog, Government of India, and we are doing wonderfully. Our AIC BIMTech, under the leadership of Dr. Abha Rishi, has been rated among the top 3 Atal Incubation Center out of 63. by the Niti Aayog. These are some of the vignettes and photographs of recent programs organized by Atal Incubation Center, and they are recognized all over the country. CEO of Atal Incubation Mission, Dr. Chintan Vaishnav, has been appreciating a lot publicly whatever BIMTech Atal Incubation Center is doing. MDP consultancy, we have not done very well during the COVID 2 years. We are trying to revive. We have started organizing programs for the industry representatives from India and abroad. Now, very innovative. We are famous for doing innovations. One innovation of BIMTech is we are the first B school to start a business literature festival in India, and this is the third time that BIMTech has organized. It was inaugurated by Environment Minister Mr. Bhupendra Yadav. More than 19 books were showcased, addressed by 22 eminent speakers. Annual meet was organized on November 26. Large number of participation was witnessed, and 2 hours cultural program was organized. We have 9 chapters. Each chapter, Dr. Gagan Katiyar has gone and organized the chapter meeting. These are the vignettes of few chapters. Lastly, we would like to speak that our international office, which is being led by a young lady, Pragyan Patnaik, and she has organized second time the International Week for inviting international faculty to deliver lectures for BIMTech students. During the February month, 25 professors around the world, they have addressed BIMTech students virtually, and it has been a very successful program. And we can also share that students have gone, our partner institution, 10 students have gone this year to Neoma Business School, 9 students have come to BIMTech, 9 international guest faculty has taught at BIMTech, and 20 BIMTech faculty were engaged in delivering lectures around the world in foreign business schools. Community outreach and CSR activities are being continuously organized. It is the mandate of our chairperson and our founders that we have to work for the downtrodden sections of the society. We have to provide education, and we have been working under the inspiration of our founder, late Sarla Birla ji. We are running a school for the street children. It is an informal school. It is under the Pari Chowk metro station. It is in the land leased by the Noida Metro, and we are teaching hundreds of students and underprivileged women about the education and also some of the skills they are being taught. Consultancy, we are running some CSR projects from some of the companies, particularly need assessment and impact assessments are the forte. Professor Upadhyay is taking the lead. Vihan was organized 22 and for your batch, November 27th and November 28th, 2022. And sports, Prakita was organized on November 25th and 27th. 210 students, 45 alumni, 85 students from other B schools participated. So this is very brief but long, 10 minutes, more than 10 minutes presentation. On behalf of all the teachers, I also count one of them. I would like to just address this batch that when you are graduating, we are having a high expectation from you. We imagine that you will be flying in the sky in the global and Indian business world. The couplet is, "Paron ko khol, jamana udan dekhta hai." Open your wings. This is the day. "Paron ko khol, jamana udan dekhta hai." जमी पर बैठकर क्या आसमान देखता है, मिला है हुनर तो इस हुनर की हिफाजत कर. हुनर मीन्स स्किल. मिला है हुनर तो इस हुनर की हिफाजत कर, संभल कर चल, तुझे सारा जहान देखता है. थैंक यू.
May now request Chairperson, Board of Governors, Director and Registrar to kindly initiate the Diploma and Medals Award ceremony.
Let the candidates be presented.
Madam. Madam, I present to you 5 candidates in person for the Fellow Program in Management and Executive Fellow Program in Management, whose names are set out in the list and will be read out by the registrar. The scholars have been examined and found worthy of the award of the fellowship. Scholars may now be awarded the fellowship.
I shall now read out the names of fellowship recipients of the Fellow Program in Management FPM and Executive Fellow Program in Management EFPM. Please reach the dais from stairs on your left-hand side and alight from the opposite side stairs to reach your designated seats in the arena. The fellows may now please receive their fellowship from the Honorable Chief Guest according to the sequence in which I shall announce their names. Riti Kulkshetra, FPM. Saurav Pradhan, FPM. Please proceed. Saurav Pradhan, FPM. Mayuk Dasgupta, EFPM. Ashutosh Kumar, EFPM. Virendra Kumar, EFPM.
Executive Fellow Program in Management and charge you to prove worthy of this fellowship in your life and works.
Madam, I present to you 316 candidates in person for the postgraduate diploma in management PGDM, PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business. 2 years full-time programs whose names are set out in the list and will be read out by the registrar. These scholars have been examined and found worthy of the award of the diploma. They may be awarded the diploma.
I shall now read out the names in the sequence of the roll numbers of diploma recipients of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management PGDM, PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business, 2 years full-time programs. After the announcement of the names of diploma recipients of all the 4 programs is completed, all the diploma recipients will please arise from their seats when I indicate. I start reading names of diploma recipients of PGDM program आरुषि ठाकुर, आभाष पाठक, अभिनव गुप्ता, अभिनव शर्मा, अभिसर्थ गुप्ता, अचल भंडारी, आदर्श सकलेचा, आदित्य मनचंदा, अखिल कुमार सिंह, अक्षय विजय, अक्षिता रुंगटा, अलीना अरविंद कुमार, अलीशा वर्मा, अमन गुप्ता, अमन महाजन, अमित आर्यन, अमित यादव, अंकित परमार, अंकिता बंसल, अंकिता लूम्बा, अंकुश खन्ना, अंशिका, अंशुल गोयल, अंशुल सिसोदिया, अनुभव परिजा, अनुज बाजपेयी, अनुज गोयल, अरूप पंडा, आरुषि गुप्ता, आरुषि श्रीवास्तव, आशीष बहल, आशीष रावत, आस्था रावत, अवर्ण्या दबलीश, आयुष श्रीवास्तव, आयुषी श्रीवास्तव, भवेश मखीजा, चैतन्य शर्मा, चारवी गोसाई, चौबे एवी नागेंद्र. Names of PGDM program diploma awardees continue. Devika Marwaha, Dhananjay Rao, Divya Mishra, Divya Rana, Divyanshi Lakhpale, Divyansh Sabarwal, Iha Gandhi, Garvesh Gupta, Gaurav Kalada, Gaurav Chatterjee, Hari Krishnan K, हर्ष झवेरी, हर्षित जैन, हिमा नागपाल, हितेश शर्मा, रिदम गुप्ता, इशिता बग्गा, जानवी चौधरी, जगदीप सिंह, जागृति मग्गो, जानवी मेहरोत्रा, जानवी सिंह, जय कृष्णा, काजल तेजवानी, कालिदास प्रसाद, कान्हा अग्रवाल, कनिष्क गोयल, करण पांडे, कार्तिकेय कपूर, कविशा गुप्ता, खुशबू खंडेलवाल, क्षितिज वधवा, कुमार शिवम, लक्ष्य सेठ, मधुरा जायसवाल, महीम शर्मा, मनीष गोयल, मनोनील बानिक, मानसी गुप्ता, मौसमी पटेल, मयंक चौहान, मेघा जैन, मेघा मैथ्यू, मोहित गुप्ता, मोनिका वर्मा, मुस्कान बागला, नवनीत पाल, नगेंद्र कुमार सिंह, नमन चतुर्वेदी, नीलांशु अग्रवाल, निखिल होता, निकिता मित्तल, पलक मखीजा, पलक मित्तल, पंखुरी रावत, प्रंतप बख्शी, पार्थ सिन्हा, पूजा सिंह पटेल, पौलमी डे, प्रज्ञा सिंह, प्रखर अग्रवाल, प्रखर वर्मा, प्रांजलि तिवारी, प्रशांत अग्रवाल, प्रतीक सिंह, प्रतीक कुमार सिंह, प्रत्यूष नागर, प्रावी गर्ग, पुरु सिंह, रचित गोयल, रचित नारायण, राजन प्रसाद, रजत अग्रवाल, राजदीप दास, रक्षिता ढींगरा, रक्षिता तिवारी, राशि उमेर, रवि कुमार, रवि शर्मा, ऋषभ कांत तिवारी, ऋतिक सिंह. Continuing with the names of PGDM awardees, Ritika Sinha, Riya Gautam, आर.एन. श्याम सुंदर, रोहिणी कालाजी, रुशाली श्रीवास्तव, रुशिल सैनी, साहिल अथर, साहिल बिष्ट, सजल अग्रवाल, साक्षी गुप्ता अगेन, संयम अरोरा, सार्थक चतुर्वेदी, सत्यम गौर, सौरभ जैन, सौरभ ए, शहरयार शाहिद, शाश्वत पांडे, सताक्षी शिखा, शेफाली बंसल, श्रद्धा गुप्ता, श्रीजीत हल्दर, श्रेया. श्रेया चक्रवर्ती, शुभम जादौन, शुभांगी मैनी, श्वेता झाझरिया, सिद्धार्थ गौतम, सौम्या परिदा, सौविक प्रमाणिक, स्तुति श्रीवास्तवा, सनी गुलाटी, सूरज कुमार, सुष्मिता ग्रेवाल, श्वेता गोगोई, तरुण जैन, उचिता सुरेश, उद्धव मित्तल, वैष्णवी, वंश करनवाल. Then I have Vanshika Saxena, again PGDM, Vasu Kohli, Vatsal Mittal, Vishal Podri, Vishnu Sehrawat, Yash Agarwal, Yash Goel, Yash Johri, Yash Misra, Yashika Goel, Niharika Chandan, Snehal Suraj, Akhilesh Goel, Apurv Garg, Rizu, सुखमनी कौर सोडी, प्रतीक गुप्ता, केशव सुनारिया, ऋषभ राज, रिदम गोयल, उत्सव श्रीवास्तव, नलिनी शंकर, श्वेता सांगी, प्रीति मित्तल, हर्ष बंसल, ऋषभ जैन, शिवांगी सक्सेना, ऋषिका शर्मा, अनुराग त्रिपाठी, and lastly from PGDM program, Piyush Mahajan. Now, I announce the names of diploma recipients of PGDM Insurance Business Management Program. Starting with Abhinav Maitreya, Aditi Saxena, I repeat, Aditi Saxena, Aisha Khatun, Akash Pansare, Anusha Gauraha, Arjun Malhotra, B. Vivek, Charu, फिजा जैदी, हर्षित गुप्ता, हर्षिता बत्रा, कीर्ति वर्मा, कृति संतनी, मनीषा मेनन, नेशा मैरी जॉन, निमिषा रस्तोगी, पवेल, रशियल सुशील, रेशमा मारिया रोज, साकेत कुमार साहा, सखी यादव, साक्षी यादव, सानंदा घोष, सारांश राठौर, शिवानी मित्तल, सुनिधि, तान्या शर्मा, तुष्टि काकड़ा, यश गुप्ता, and lastly Shreya. Now I announce the names of diploma recipients of the PGDM Retail Management Program. अभिषेक धमदेरे, आकांक्षा बिसारिया, आकर्ष मखीजा, अनमोल तिवारी, अपेक्षा गुजराती, आशीष राज, आशु कुमारी, आस्था सिंह, भवजोत सिंह, दुर्गेश्वर सिंह, एरम जमील, ज्ञानेश चौहान, हर्षित जैन, हिमांशु बैमोरिया, हिमांशु राठौर, काजा जया कृष्ण, खुशवंत सिंह रोहिला, मननदीप कौर बाबा, मानसी अग्रवाल, नील सहस्र बुद्धे, नितिन श्रीवास्तव, पवन गायकवाड़, प्रखर सारस्वत, प्रियाक्षी फूकन, राजदीप सिंह बाली, संस्कृति गुप्ता, श्रेया कुमार, श्रेया राजदान, श्रेयस, सिद्धांता पानीग्रही, सोनाली गुप्ता, श्री हरि कृष्णन, श्री गायत्री एल, वैभव प्रजापति, वैखारी वदादकर, जिशान अली, अभिषेक कुमार, ऋचा झा, शरद गुप्ता, and lastly of this program, Akansha Ranjan. Now I announce the names of diploma recipients of PGDM International Business Program. Ayush Kumar, Abhinav Pundir, Aditi Bist, Amit Mishra, Anant Vishayan, Arpita Dash, Arushi Jain, Ashish Kumar Sharma, Dipanshu Malik, Garvit Malhotra, Himanshu Yadav, Ishika Gupta, Kishuka Arora, Muskan Agarwal, Prabhav Negi, Pranshi Elani, Raman Singhal, Rashi Jain, Roma Khatri, Rudraksh Arora, Sanskriti Verma, Soumya Sharma, Shashikant Kandwal, Shivani Singh, Shivanshu Sharma, Siddharth Rungta, Udit Lokesh Bora, Upasana Barua, Vaishnavi Sharma, Varun Khare, Ajay Raj Singh, Harsh Kumar, Kushal Agarwal, and finally Aryan Deep. Now I request the diploma recipients of all the programs whose names have been announced to please arise and keep standing till the exhortation by the Chairperson Board of Governors, BIMTech, to the awardees is over. Please arise from your seats.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the chairperson of the Board of Governors of the Birla Institute of Management Technology, I admit you to the postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM, PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business, 2 years full-time programs, and charge you to prove worthy of the diploma in your life and works.
The candidates of all the 4 programs may please resume their seats now.
Silence, please. Madam, I request you to admit and award diplomas in absentia to the candidates who have completed their diploma programs successfully but could not attend the convocation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the chairperson of the Board of Governors of the Birla Institute of Management Technology, I admit those students who are qualified but are absent from this function to the PGDM, PGDM Insurance Business Management, PGDM Retail Management, and PGDM International Business, 2 years full-time programs in absentia, and charge them to prove worthy of the diploma in their works and lives.
Chairperson ma'am, I present the records pertaining to the candidates who have been conferred their diplomas in this convocation for your signature as Chairperson, Board of Governors, BIMTech. Thank you, ma'am, for your signature. I would now request our Honorable Chief Guest to kindly award medals to the students who have achieved academic excellence or all-round excellence in various programs during the academic session 2021-23. For this, I request the Honorable Chief Guest and all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly come in front of the dais for the medal award ceremony. या वहीं करें, वहीं पे करें, वहीं पे करें. हाँ. I am very pleased to invite the medal awardees to the dais to receive their certificates and medals from our honorable chief guest according to the sequence in which I shall announce their names. Please reach the dais from the stairs on your left-hand side and alight from the opposite side to reach your designated seats in the arena. Gold medal for securing first position in academics in postgraduate diploma in management program PGDM is awarded to Palak Mittal. The next gold medal for securing first position in academics in PGDM Insurance Business Program is awarded to Manisha Mena. Gold medal for securing first position in academics in PGDM Retail Management Program is awarded to Shreyas. Gold medal for securing first position in academics in PGDM International Business Program is awarded to Arushi Jain. A special medal for securing first position in the marketing specialization stream is awarded to Sanskriti Verma of PGDM IB program. A special medal for securing first position in the operations specialization stream is awarded to Manish Goel of PGDM program. Special medal for securing first position in the finance specialization stream is awarded to Palak Mittal of PGDM program. Special medal for securing first position in the HR specialization stream is awarded to Rakshita Dhingra of PGDM. Dr. C.B. Gupta Memorial Medal instituted in memory of BIMTEC's founder, director, late C.B. Gupta, for all-round best performance among male students is awarded to Durgesh Nandan Sarkar of PGDM RM program. Shrimati Yashoda Jaju Memorial Medal instituted in memory of late Yashoda Jaju, who was very close to our BIMTEC family, for all-round best performance among female students is awarded to two winners, Rachel Sushil of PGDM IBM program and Muskan Bagla of PGDM program. मुस्कान बागला। Each year, BIMTech confers two special awards: Dr. Jagdish N. Sheth Award of Rs 50,000 for Best Doctoral Thesis and Shrimati Madhuri J. Sheth Award of Rs 25,000 each to a female student topper of PGDM program and PGDM International Business Program. The awards have been instituted jointly by BIMTech and Padam Bhushan Dr. Jagdish Sheth jointly, who is Professor Emeritus of Marketing at Emory University Business School, USA. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest to confer these awards upon the recipients whose names I will read out now. The awardees are now invited to come to the dais to receive their certificates and the cash award from our Chief Guest. Dr. Jagdish N. Sheth Award for Best PhD Thesis is awarded to Dr. Parul Bajaj. The medal recipient has not been able to be present during the ceremony. May we have her acceptance speech played on the screen, please.
I would like to thank the chairperson, Dr. Program, Dr. Shukla sir, and director sir of the college, Dr. Chaturvedi sir, for providing conducive environment to researchers like me to pursue their dreams. The administrative staff at BIMTech has always been very helpful. In the end, I would like to thank my family, my two lovely children, Sharika and Shivansh, my husband Ravi, and my dear mother. I dedicate this award to my late father who passed away recently. I know wherever he would be, he would definitely be proud of me. Thank you so much. I will cherish this award for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Shrimati Madhuri J. Sheth Award to female topper of PGDM program 2021-23 batch is awarded to Palak Mittal. Third time, Palak, congratulations. The second Shrimati Madhuri J. Sheth Award to female topper of PGDM International Business Program 2021-23 batch is awarded to Arushi Jain. Dr. Sarla Birla Best Chiraiya Award has been instituted by BIMTech Foundation in 2018 in the memory of late Sarla Birla, co-founder of BIMTech. Under the Chiraiya project, 150 village girls have undergone life skills training at Neemka village in Greater Noida, and more than 100 people have benefited from BIMTech Vidya Kendra project in Greater Noida again. This award is conferred on a girl who has made use of the life skills and vocational training in real life situations and has shown exceptional performance and initiative. The award carries a cash prize of ₹10,000 and a certificate. इस साल बिमटेक के सामाजिक क्षेत्र से संबंधित 2 पुरस्कार दिए जा रहे हैं। दोनों विजेताओं से अनुरोध है कि अपना पुरस्कार मंच पर आकर प्राप्त करें। डॉक्टर सरला बिरला बेस्ट चिरैया अवार्ड 2023 सुश्री बिपाशा कुमारी को बिमटेक विद्या केंद्र में उनके योगदान के लिए दिया जाता है। डॉक्टर सरला बिरला बेस्ट रैया अवार्ड 2023 नीमका गांव की सुश्री पूजा कुमारी को जाता है। मैं उनसे अनुरोध करता हूं कि आप मंच पर प्रस्तुत हों। I now request the chief guest and all the dignitaries to kindly take their seats. All the scholars from fellow programs and all PGDM programs who have been conferred their diplomas may now please rise in their seats to take a pledge of their ethical conduct to be administered by our Dean Academics. May I request Dr. Anupam Verma, the Dean Academics, to administer the pledge.
As the graduating batch of 2023 moves on from being BIMTech students to becoming BIMTech alumni, we hope that they will continue to live by the credo of their alma mater, excellence with values, in their personal and professional lives. All diploma recipients are now requested to join me in taking the pledge of ethical conduct. I shall first read it, and you will repeat it after me. The script of the pledge is now displayed on the screen. Let us now proceed with the pledge. We solemnly pledge to conduct our business, occupation, social and personal dealings in such a way that it would create value responsibly and ethically, so as to contribute to the common good of all stakeholders without causing any harm or damage to the environment and the society at large. All the diploma recipients may now resume their seats. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you, sir. It is a matter of privilege to have amidst us Shri Tapan Singh Gill as our chief guest for 35th Annual Convocation 2023. Please put your hands together as I now invite our esteemed chief guest to deliver the 35th Convocation address. Welcome, sir. You can come here.
A very good evening to all of you here. Chairperson, members of the dais, faculty, parents, students. First and foremost, I want to talk about in terms of that you should have immense gratitude and feel very privileged and lucky that you are graduating in this era of where our country is. Let me explain this in a bit of detail, and you'll actually be amazed to know that to be super successful, in addition to hard work, talent, perseverance, you also require timing of when you enter the job field in a country or the profession enter or from the education institution that you pass out. It makes a huge difference. So if, let us say, I joined my job in the year 91. Now, I joined a government institution because that time insurance was only done by government. It was not privatized and no private companies allowed. After my batch, I was a direct officer. After my batch, there's no recruitment. So let us say I was born a year later. then today I would not be sitting here. So if I was born a year later, there was no recruitment happening, the government had a freeze for 10 years, I did not join the insurance industry, I did not set up Bajaj Insurance Company, it did not become successful, I would not have been here. The timing in the year in which I was born ensured that I could be here. Now let's look at people who joined the private insurance company early on. They joined basically from the batch of 89 to 91 from the government sector when the privatization happened, and some from 88. Why was it so? Because that is the year 2001, which meant most of them would just have 10 to 12 years experience. Well, there are many senior people with a lot of experience, they did not join the private industry. Why was it so? Simply because the seniors, because they were up in the hierarchy, they were doing pretty good. The promotion happening faster, things are moving fast for them. So they didn't find interesting enough to join a startup to start a career. People in the 89, 90, 91 batch, they had a huge delay in their promotions happening. So when they saw an opportunity come up, they were the ones which moved out to private entity and then set up most of the private companies in the country. Positioning of the year in which you are born makes a huge difference. Bill Gates, if he was born a year earlier, a year later, he would not have been Bill Gates. Now let me explain why I say you should be very grateful for the time you're here. If you look at your country, India, and you've read about it in all the newspaper, the next 20, 30 years is belonging to your country. It is going to do well. It is going to be rocking, it's going to keep on capturing more and more economic wealth as this country progresses. Now you enter into job field where the country is already doing pretty well, is very aggressive, a lot of plans, look at government plans, look at the way people talk of, look at entrepreneurs, look at the global leaders. It's all coming from India. Look at the hope, look at the big consulting gurus, they speak about India's time. You enter into job at the time when India is moving on the path to become a superpower. Which means 20, 30 years when you're going to enter into the job field, as you progress, you'll have huge opportunities. You'll have a huge time frame of making it very, very big in your life and career. If I take it back, let's say in the time when we entered the job field, India was seen as a poor country. I remember when I would go to international markets, when I would go to do business, and when I spoke that I was from India, people would look down upon us, as if, okay, like, who are these guys? Or land of snack charmers, or they talk of pollution, and all negativity which should be coming through. I've seen the change when as Indians we go to the global markets and meet people across the countries, how the respect for India has moved up to where it is. So when you enter the job field, you're entering at a time when your country is going to do very well. Now when I looked at the courses you have done, international business, retail, insurance, let me talk about insurance a bit because I represent the industry. If you look at insurance, the general insurance business of India in the world ranking is 15th, 1-5, while India in the world ranking for economic is on the 5th rank. So there's a huge gap, 15th and 5th, which means that anybody who's entering insurance, for the next 20, 30 years, this business will always have a double-digit growth. So imagine you are entering job in a country which is going to progress, then you enter into a profession which is going to have a double-digit growth for the next 20, 30 years. As of now, you only have 60 insurance companies in India. In US, you have 6,000 insurance companies. India, in the next 5 to 10 years, will have at least 1,000 insurance companies in the market. Talent will always be short of the requirement of the industry. Unbelievable. You enter the job force when the country is going to rocket. You enter into businesses which for the next 20, 30 years are going to have double-digit growth, which means they're expanding continuously. Job creation, promotions, increments, salaries are going to move very fast. Look at the explosion of retail business in India. Some of you have done retail, some of you international businesses. Look at the course you've done where you are. Now combine that together with an amazing institute like BIMTech, with amazing professors. You saw it was such an impressive thing which Mr. Chaturvedi presented, the amount of work being done, the amount of aggressive collaboration happening, the thesis, the research, the degrees, the faculties, the network of friends that you have built here. We are very privileged to have a combination of these three. And some of you have done maths in life. You know when you multiply three numbers together, the results are exponential. Be very grateful. Very few people in this world get an opportunity to be entering into the job field in this scenario. Be grateful to your parents who have stood by you, brought it here. Be grateful to the institution. Be grateful to your friends who have been there with you. Be grateful to your faculty. Be grateful to the board. Be grateful to the institution which is there. Be immensely grateful because you do not know what is in store for you. It is really, really the best position. So if you don't make it big in life, if you don't become super successful, it would be like a very rare chance you are positioned to become very, very successful. Okay, that was the first thing. Second thing I want to talk about is how do you define success? So I asked a lot of youngsters, why do your MBA? What is it that you want to do? Why did you do MBA? Why did you come to BIMTech to study MBA? What was the intention for doing this degree? When I ask, and let's give you a pause and ask you to ask yourself this question, why did I do an MBA? Why? Mostly, when you think through, the answer would be to get a good job. What do you mean by a good job? What does a good job define for you? Again, if you pause and ask this question to yourself, the answer in all probability will be the one which gives me a lot of money. Now, if good job is defined by the one which gives you a lot of money, that means that you studied all your life, got a degree, entered a good institution to be able to make money. And money is the compelling driver for you in terms of what you're doing. Not bad, it's perfectly fine. But if that be the case, then what is the amount of money that you're talking about? Because money is the driver, and then let's say you say, I want to earn 50 crores, 100 crores. Once it's done, I quit, because that was the reason why I did all this all my life, to earn money, and now this is the amount of money. So when I ask this question to youngsters, what is the quantum of money, once you have made that, you shall quit? Mostly they have no answers. And then I force them, some say 10 crores, some say 20 crores, some say 50 crores. That is the amount of money. They say, if you make that, we quit. Then I ask them a question. Let's look at people who made lots of money, much more than what you think of. Let's look at people who made much more money, had more powerful positions in life, in the history, and what they did with that. Because that is the ambition, to be powerful, to make money, then what did they do when they made money? And I start by asking, and the most famous emperor that we had was Ashok. Ashok never lost a war in all his life. All battles he won. The last battle he fought was the Kalinga battle. After winning the battle of Kalinga, he was like the super emperor. His empire was one of the largest empire that you could think of. Not a single battle lost. Every battle he went into won. The most powerful person of his era, the most biggest winner, and immense wealth he had. What did he do after the battle of Kalinga? He just gave it all up. Let's fast forward to modern times. Warren Buffett, one of the richest person in the world, 99% of the wealth he gives away. Let's look at Asim Premji, one of the biggest a person who built wealth, most wealth he gave. So is it not interesting? People who made a lot of money and had immense power, once they reach that place, they realize the hollowness of it all. And they realize that world life is much more different than what they had thought when they started this journey. Look at businesses, and BIMTech is set up by Birlas as a family. Look at businesses which have survived for hundreds of years, and business houses, and look at the ones which did not. You will find one thing for businesses which survived for hundreds of years, that they are focused on society. They are focused on well-being of society. Their internal desire is to make a difference to it. Business is incidental, and wealth creation happens incidentally. This, my dear children, is very critical for you to understand when you get a job. Why do you want to get a job? Money making is good, There's nothing wrong with that. Wealth creation is amazing. Unicorns are exceptionally brilliant. Do that. Create wealth, create jobs, do it amazingly well, but be obsessed to make a difference to society, to country, to the world that you're in. Your compelling drive should be this thought of how, as a professional, or as a businessman, or as an entrepreneur, you would make a difference to society. Early on, may be difficult for you to answer this question, but you keep this thought with you as you progress in your life, because someday, if you're able to get into this mode, I promise you, you'll be more successful, more wealthy than you ever imagined that you would ever be. No? So keep this second point in mind in terms of how do you make a difference. So somebody asked me a question, how can I make a difference being an insurance professional? So let me add to that. You'd be surprised to know that as insurance professional, personally let me give you an example, that about 10 crore of Indians become poor because they don't have health care to spend on, which means that 1.2% of India's GDP is spent on trying to bring 10 crore people above poverty line every year, which means that if India is doing so great as 6 to 7% of growth, it can actually be growing at 10 to 12% if it stops the leaking bucket. If it has universal health care for all, India actually is growing at 8.2. If it has, let's say, a huge logistic thing, where some of you are entering the retail setup which is more efficient, India grows by 1.5% more. If it has a cover for all the flood and catastrophe loss, India grows by 0.8% more. You add it all together, it actually can grow at 11 to 12%. Because leakages, it is growing at 6 to 7. Look at developed countries, they don't have the leakages. With no leakages, the developed markets at 2 to 3% growth are very happy. India, with all these leakages, is going to 6 to 7%. As professionals, we work with government to stop these leakages, which means, one, we save crores of people from going below poverty line. We encourage the economy to grow at a much faster pace than it's growing. We create jobs. We create, in terms of the money to be spent by the government. You'll be surprised to know 40% infrastructure spent in India is by insurance money. The kind of spend it does. You make a huge difference to country, society, if you understand how do you contribute to all this together and a story together. So second message to you is be very, very obsessed about what difference do you make to society, how do you look at businesses, how do you create wealth, how do you create jobs, and how do you emerge as a professional, as an entrepreneur, as a business leader, which makes a huge difference to your country, to the society that you're in. If you get this right, I promise you, the amount of power, money that you shall make, you'd be much more beyond than you ever imagined that you could do. That is the second message I want to give you. The third message is about your conduct as a person. When you become successful, because the chances of becoming successful is very, very high. You become successful, and I've seen this. A lot of people, when I tell them, when they join me young, and I tell them, be careful, and they ask me what should we be careful about, I say, be very careful that when you taste success and power and money, that you should not get arrogant. They said, nahi, I'm arrogant to honge nahi. I'll always be humble. We heard in the speech, humbleness was spoken about. I think Chairperson mentioned about humility as the hallmark of knowledge creation. And I've seen amazingly brilliant boys and girls, the moment they taste success, they get good wealth, they get power, they get arrogant. And they don't realize that they get arrogant. They don't realize that they forget to respect every individual that they meet. They forget to respect every person on the street. They forget to respect every animal on the street or where they see. They forget to respect. They start feeling that they are God's gift to mankind and they have done what they have done because of who they are. They forget about the circumstances, the positioning, the luck that they had along with their hard work which propelled them to where it is. The third message is, come what may, any act of yours in which you sense a bit of rudeness or disrespect even to your enemies, don't let that come if you want to be a super successful person. Moment you have disrespect, you have arrogance, your doom is sure, in spite of where you are. And you watch it carefully in history, any leader who has shown arrogance for a period of time has started his or her downfall the moment you start seeing that. So as young people entering the job field, as people who are going to be very, very successful in times to come, the third thing we're very, very cautious about is never, never allow arrogance and disrespect to come in spite of whatever happens. And you will watch that's going to happen to you in spite of your best intention when you start seeing money and power come. At that point in time, remember this. If you want it to continue for a long period of time, never, never allow that. Being a good human being ensures that success is sweet and success is powerful. No, otherwise, anybody can make money, anybody can do that, but they can't sustain it for a very long time. The fourth thing was my observation I saw here, and ma'am mentioned to me that if I look at the awardee and if I look at the people who were winning the medals, the percentage of women was much higher than the men. Very interesting. At the entry level of the race, percentage of women is much higher than men. And let's fast forward to the CXOs and the CEOs in this country. Percentage of men is much higher than women. Is it not an amazing thing to see? So when I look at colleges, I look at the degrees, I look at the awards, I look at the medals. The percentage of women is much higher than men. If I look at the CXOs, if I look at the CEOs, percentage of men is much higher than women. What is it that has happened? Why did this transition happen from more successful being here to the gender diversity getting into part of it? There are 2, 3 reasons. I asked this question to a lot of successful women leaders across the world as to why they think this happens. And I got some amazing answers. Let me share them with you. These are from the women I spoke to. They are not my answers. No. One, they said is, in a meeting room, the women in the meeting room normally would raise out all issues of risk. They would bring it to the table. They're used to it. They will say, ye kharab hai, isme ye gadbad ho sakta hai, isme ye ho sakta hai. They are, as women, they are very, very good at bringing out risk at the table. While the men will always say, no, no, don't worry, it will be taken care of. Now that, in a way, even if they have no clue about it, when they speak like that, that is something which people feel would be something they'll take care of it. And that is why a lot of companies go through a disastrous phase, because they did not listen to the risk being raised by women. Women raise it very well. They raise it in a brilliant manner at any conversation. You look at even your own groups, think about it. There are 4 of you, 2 women, 2 men, and you're talking about any topic. You'll find the woman talking about what can go wrong, what is going on, while the men saying, no, don't worry, we'll take care of it. They have no bloody clue how will they take care of it, but they'll make their statement, no? And women will make statement about what else can go wrong. In a corporate world, mostly when people say they'll take care, are the ones who will take on the responsibility of trying to take care without any clue what's happening. So this again was told to me by a French lady. She's a global leader and a very powerful leader. I was so amazed to hear this, and I thought about it. Yes, it happens. In all meetings, when we have women, they raise these points, men will always say it's taken care, and the responsibility shifts to men. So one lesson for all the women leaders here is, when you raise the risks, also have the confidence to state, these are risks, but I shall ensure that we shall figure things out to solve it. No? Do that. That is one thing. And you watch it in conversations, what is happening. This was a learning which I had from this French friend of mine who's a global leader, a very powerful leader, and she told me this. I said, wow, this I never thought through. Like from the men's perspective, we don't see this happening. The second thing which actually happens, and it was told to me by a very powerful woman, Indian leader, and she was heading a very powerful bank here. She told me, Tapan, the issue which we face is that after we do a job, we get married, we have kids, and the onus of taking care of it starts coming to us, and that is time we start slowing down a bit. And by the time it's over, we are behind the race in terms of how it takes on. So when we get a supportive family, are we still there in the race? We are able to be there. Most of us tend to drop out at that point of time. Now, that phase of your life is very interesting because one, your career is going through a very, very tough time because you are right now building a career. So you are at the bottom of the pyramid. You're fighting it out there for you. It's tooth and nail. At the same time, family responsibility comes to you. And then because you're so stressed out and you feel that's your duty to take care of your family and career, you let go for those 3 to 5 years. And then to get back becomes a problem. And once you let go, you start repenting 7 to 8 years from now. So any one of you who has a mother or an elder sister who's gone through this phase, you'll know what I'm trying to say. And then you drop out in spite of winning all the medals and being the best in the course. But I've seen organizations take care of women when this happens. No, they allow not only leave, they allow creche, they allow system facilities. Figure out organizations which have strong support system in this phase of life. Have a clear conversation with your spouse, with your family, when you enter this phase, that it is to be supportive. And you are not the one who is going to sacrifice. No, you may take a bit easy in terms of a couple of years' role. The organization will support you on that. Don't leave the race. Don't leave the race. I think that was the second conversation I had, which to me was a huge, huge lesson. You will have enough organizations which support you, and that is where you will see this gender equality as it moves along. That's for the women leaders here. Don't leave the race. Now, right now, you may not feel, but that time, you'll feel that. So that is mine, no? Yes. Yes, thank you. This was on your discussion, no? The third question which I mostly get asked is about ethics. They say in business, Tapan, in sales, you will have to lie, you have to compromise ethics to make it successful. 32 years I've been working. I've never lied. I've never, in a sales call, said what is not true, and never have I compromised on ethics. For a very simple reason, that once you let go of ethics and integrity, and you let go of your moral and character, it doesn't matter what you earn. You will slowly wash away yourself and will not be a super powerful leader in times to come. When you speak the truth, when you have ethics and integrity of the highest order, I have seen that you may face some difficulty, you may lose some business, but as time progresses, every business comes back to you. People respect truth-speaking people, people respect ethics, people respect values, because they realize that somebody who cut a short one on them did not stay for them when things go wrong. You stood by it, and what you said was right. It's a phase. When you get into a crossroad where ethics, values, moral seems an easy thing to compromise to get ahead in life, my message is don't do that. You actually don't get ahead. You get pushed back in life. You don't realize it then. Stick to your ethics, integrity, values, and morality, and speak the truth at all points of time. I guarantee you, you will be super successful beyond what you imagine. No? These are points which will come to you in your life as you progress further. Finally, I just don't want to take much time because we have a limited time. I can talk on to it for your entire evening, spend my entire life doing all this. Finally, learn to relish life. This, again, is something which I observe. When I ask a lot of youngsters, why are you not happy? They say, no, sir, I'll be happy if I get that promotion. No, sir, I'll be happy if I buy that Mercedes. I'll be happy if I get that Audi, if I buy that Louis Vuitton, if I buy that bag, if I go to see Paris, that's the first thing people say, or Switzerland to begin with. I'll be super happy. In the desire of postponing your happiness for future events and pushing yourself to get those events, I've never seen people be very happy. Happy are the ones who are constantly enjoying every moment of life, who enjoy difficulties also, who enjoy good times also, bad times. So let's say sitting here in a convocation, you should be the happiest right now. You're getting your degree, certificate, such a big event. You should be happy to step out. You should be happy to start a job. You should be happy every moment of life. Happiness, don't postpone for future events. If this happens, I'll be happy. I guarantee you, happiness will always elude you. Happiness is something that you relish every moment of your life. Things will happen to you on their way. It will come to you naturally. Don't peg your happiness to future events. I think that is... I wish you all well. I'm always available for any comments, answer. You can follow me on LinkedIn, write to me. I personally handle my account. I'll be answering your question if you have something. It's a pleasure, honor to be here with all of you. It's such an amazing feeling to see so many youngsters. The enthusiasm that you had when the names were called out, the clapping, the smiling, the hooting. I said, yes, this batch has the fire in them. This batch is going to take on the world head on. Make your country proud. Make your institution proud. Make your parents proud. Make your teachers proud. You have the opportunity to take our country to make it a superpower. Don't let it go. In your hand lies the future of the country. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much, sir, for your remarkable address. And there cannot be a better lesson to the budding managers than your words of wisdom. May I now request our Chairperson, Board of Governors, BIMTech, to announce the conclusion of the 35th BIMTech's Annual Convocation 2023 for the graduating batch of 2023.
Before I declare this convocation concluded, I would like to thank Mr. Singhal for his inspirational talk. And I hope all of you who have graduated today will ruminate on it deeply and carry it out in your lives, and you are sure to get success. Thank you so much, Mr. Singhal. It was really a pleasure. I declare the 35th Annual Convocation 2023 concluded for the graduating doctoral fellows and PGDM batch of 2023.
Congratulations to all the graduates. May I now request Shri Vikash Kandoi, Member, Board of Governors, to present a shawl to our Honorable Chief Guest as a mark of respect for his presence. I also request the Chairperson, Srimati Jayashree Mohtaji, to present a memento to our Chief Guest as a token of our respect and gratitude to him for his gracious presence this evening. Thank you, Shri Tapan Singhal ji, for sparing time for us this August present. Now request our Dean Academic, Dr. Anupam Verma, to present the vote of thanks.
Our Chief Guest, Shri Tapan Singhal, Srimati Jayashree Mohta, Chairperson, and Shri Vikash Kandoi and Shri Alok Gupta, Members, Board of Governors, BIMTech, our Director, Dr. H. Chaturvedi, distinguished guests, diploma recipients, parents, alumni, fellow faculty colleagues, members of the media, officials, and students. As we come to the end of this ceremony, it is my privilege to extend a vote of thanks to everyone who has made the event such a success. We are indeed very fortunate and privileged to have amongst us here today Shri Tapan Singhal as a distinguished corporate personality, a visionary and a thought leader as the chief guest. During his distinguished career, he has proven himself to be a man of action with enormous achievements. His address today has not only been enlightening in so many aspects, but also has given valuable tips for the success route to the diploma awardees. His words of wisdom and inspiration today will go a long way to be a beacon light to the diploma recipients and to all these students and others. On behalf of the Institute and the Board of Governors, we thank him for finding time to address the passing out batch and filling them with wise thoughts that will go a long way towards guiding them in their future endeavors. Thank you, Mr. Singhal. Srimati Jayashree Mohtaji, Chairperson of our Board of Governors, has also been has always been very supportive in our endeavors. Her constructive guidance and encouragement keeps us motivated towards achieving our goals. I express our sincere gratitude and thanks to Srimati Jayashree Mohtaji for presiding over this function and to other distinguished members of our Board of Governors, Shri Vikash Kandoi and Shri Alok Gupta, and all eminent guests for their gracious presence here today. It has made this event all the more special. Convocation ceremony is the momentous occasion for the diploma recipients. To have reached this stage itself speaks volumes about the seriousness dedication, diligence, and the hard work the students have put in during their long and arduous journey. They have competed and collaborated with fellow students with all their might to succeed in their endeavor to enable themselves for the diploma. I am hopeful that the challenges and triumphs that they have faced would stand them in good stead in their future life. The importance of the skills and knowledge that they have acquired would prove to be a boon towards their success always. Needless to say, that they are the future leaders and change makers of our society. I urge them to stand true to their values, to be resilient in the face of challenges. I am confident that they will bring BIMTech, that they will make BIMTech proud. Today's ceremony is an occasion for the class of 2021-23 to be remembered for their lifetime. I take this opportunity to express our special appreciation and blessings to them and wish them success in their future life. I take this opportunity to express special gratitude to the parents and guardians for being physically present here, and also to those who could not make it due to their other pressing reasons. Their enormous contributions in the growth of their wards is not possible to describe. Award of diploma to their ward is indeed a special occasion for every parent and guardian. I sincerely acknowledge the help and support we regularly receive from alumni. This keeps coming from every direction and in very large measure. My special thanks to the alumni who are present here today, as also to those who could not make it for various reasons. I also express my gratitude to the media and thank them for covering this event. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues who have been working tirelessly and have left no stone unturned in looking into the minutest details towards making suitable arrangements for the success of this convocation function. I take this opportunity to convey sincere thanks to the faculty, officials, staff, and students of BIMTech. Let me conclude by saying that, as mentioned by our director in his annual report, we will continue to build this solid foundation to further raise our achievements in the coming years. We thank you all for being with us today and for all the attention. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. May I request all of you present to please arise and join in the rendering of our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please note that the academic procession will now be leaving the venue. All the students, parents, and guests present here are requested to remain standing until the academic procession has left the venue. Please remain standing as the faculty academic procession leaves the venue.